you were going to do that. I was trying to look into the camera, but
Maria, hey, how's it going?
he's going to go off.
Giving everybody a chance to come on in and join us. Heard that? Good evening, everybody.
Hey.
Tom and Rhonda here. How are you tonight? Irene's in the house. Hi, Irene.
Julie Randy's in the house. Heard that.
Hey, heard that and heard that outdoors. Jria 08. And let's see.
Say hi to
Alice Morton. Hello,
Yeah,
Alice.
hi.
How are you tonight? Oh, man, it has been a week, guys. Let me tell you.
Heard that outdoors. Randy said, good evening, peeps.
Good evening, Randy. How you doing, buddy?
LaRue Douglas. Good evening.
Hello.
Hi.
Did anybody see that game with Kansas City and the Eagles? The Eagles were favored by everyone all the way across the board. Can you believe that? Wow. It was a game, I'll tell you. That was one of the more, even though I didn't really care which team won, I picked the Kansas City Chiefs because they were the underdogs. That was a good game. Even Rhonda watched it with me.
Yeah, the third and fourth quarter were the best.
Hello, Karen. How are you? It was a good game.
Hey, Karen.
David and Tamara, go Chiefs. Hello. They did an awesome job. Marianne, how are you? Happy Sunday to you as well. We're doing great. We're tired, but we're doing great. We're fixing to go back into the work week, and Rhonda has to be at work early in the morning, so we won't stay on all day. We are taking phone calls, though. If anybody wants to call in and ask us a question or say hi, you can call 469-505-9550. Let me put that up there. 469-505.
Hi, Marianne. Hi, Melinda.
9550. Whoa. There it is. That's the call-in number.
Melinda said, dang, saw a picture of hot tub. I thought y'all crazy, too cold.
Yeah,
good game.
it was. That would have been a cold, but the hot tub really is. If the hot tub is heated up and going good, that's a great place to spend a really icy cold night. We've been in them in the snow. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
If you guys are in here, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps us out with our algorithms, and we'd really appreciate it.
Gee, when's the last time we did a live? It's been a while.
Oh, I don't know. We did one with Randy and Julie. Did any of you
Yeah,
guys see that
on ours.
newlywed game?
That was fun. That was fun. I heard that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Exclamation
Randy was hilarious
Yeah,
doing the commercials.
The commercials. That cracked me up. I didn't know what to expect, and it was funny.
Yeah, he was good.
If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that. It was worth a look.
I think they might be trying to do one again Friday.
Thanks, Alice. She loved it.
Or that outdoor said, I saw it.
Hello, Lone Cowboy Adventures. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Yes, Irene, it was a fun time.
I wish we had just gotten out of the hot tub. I'm about to go take a hot shower.
The boys informed me heard fireworks in downtown. Wow. Didn't watch the Super Bowl. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, that was a good bowl game. I was surprised it was so close.
Lone Cowboy said he's worn out.
Well, he's probably right in there with all of us. I'll tell you what, it's been a rough week. And we got a lot done, but it was a rough week. There's a lot of changes. Hey, there you go. There was a lot of changes taking place out here at our place. We've got videos that we're doing slowly that we're going to put out soon, but it's not anything that can be done real quick. So that's why it's taking us a while. The not so newlywed game Friday night. Yeah, that is funny. I would like to do one where it's the about to be wed game or the engagement game and ask the same kind of questions. Love from Mumbai. Hello.
I saw that.
That's awesome. Thanks for joining us, Raj.
Yes, Karen, I'm a big Snoopy fan. It's funny because on the Newlywed Game, Julie said to wear something red. So I wore a red Snoopy t-shirt, and Julie and I didn't even talk about it. And when I went over there that night, she had on a Snoopy shirt.
That's awesome.
Hey, two old people on the couch.
Hey, Mark and Debbie. How's it going, guys? Glad y'all came in. On a different subject, did anyone hear Coffee with the Crockers intro on their channel yesterday morning? If you did, I'm I'm doing in my voiceover business. I'm doing intros, and if anybody wants one, I'm doing the first 50 people that sign up for intros. I'm doing like a 30-second, roughly 30-second, and a roughly 1 minute for $50 total.
Mhm.
And I've got way more than that invested in doing this, so it's a deal. Now, when I get the business going real good, I'm gonna have to increase the price, but I've set a goal of the first 50 for 50. So you get to listen to the intros and approve them before you pay for them, and it's a PayPal thing, and it's just a trust thing more than anything. So if you're interested, just text me up. The voice the voice business email is Tommy Topper VO voiceover Tommy Topper VO at gmail.com. I'll put that in the link.
Yeah, he did one for Heard That. I know you've done one for Heard That Outdoors. I don't think they've got it on yet. He did one for Jason Crocker and Danielle.
Yes. And one for Peaceful Des.
Yes.
And she
Peaceful
played it
Des.
twice for me today while she was doing her live because if
Mhm.
I'm working Thursday, I won't be able to join her live, but she wanted me to hear what she had done with it. She put pictures with it and all that. It was fun.
Karen, go back to Heard That and watch the Newlywed Game. It was fun. It was Mike and Terry with MT Homestead. It was Pretty and Pooch. And it was Rachel and Rusty with Robert's. What is it? Help me out here.
Robertson Bellyacres.
Robertson's Bellyacres. I thought it was Bellyacres. I go, oh, they didn't sound right at first.
Robertson.
Sorry about that, Roger and Mustard. I thought it was, but
Tennessee's on the phone. Who's calling?
What's up, everybody?
Hey!
I know that is. Hey, Corey. Hey,
How's it
Cynthia.
going, guys?
Hey,
Yeah, I tell you what.
Oh, was it your?
yeah.
Hey, we just wanted to call in and hear y'all's beautiful voices down there in Texas. And I'm telling you what, we didn't even watch the Super Bowl, and I kept thinking, where in the world is Tom and Rhonda?
Yeah.
Oh
My gosh.
We thought they were going to go to sudden death.
Yeah, I had to get the phone and Google, say, Google, is the Super Bowl still live? And it said, yes, it's still live, you idiot.
It said, you idiot? What
Yeah,
a
it said
Super
you
Bowl
idiot.
announcement.
It's like a new phone, and it's already calling me a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Did you guys finish your 2-hour chat last night? I watched about.
Oh my
I know
God.
I watched an hour and a half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We ended up going just a few minutes over 2 hours, and by gosh, I tell you what, I was about
Over
had
2
laryngitis this morning.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it was a blast. No, we had fun. It was fun, and it always is. This is what's fun. We have totally missed y'all, Tom
I know.
and Rhonda Howard.
We are going to get back
Tom-
into it. We just kind of got out of it
and
for a while.
Tom and Rhonda movie star.
Movie star.
I wish.
right.
I wish.
That's right.
Yeah. I
Movie
wish.
star.
I'm telling you, we love y'all, and hopefully y'all can find some spare time into your busy lives to have us a big call-in show every once in the blue moon, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'd
we
like
will.
that. I'd like that every week. I would love that.
Work has been hostile to us almost.
Oh,
because
yeah.
work's
Yeah, no, Cynthia's a little demanding there, ain't she?
I'm sorry. I'm guilty. I apologize.
That is all
we were
right.
trying to get you guys to be on the Newlywed Game.
Yeah,
Or
Julie,
heard
and
that
Randy,
was.
Julie and Randy
That right
called and
there.
called.
Yeah, that was crazy. We watched a little bit of that last night before we went to sleep, and oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved it.
I finally got the
Y'all are
purple out of
great.
my hair.
Yeah. Keep finding hair laying around everywhere. It's like, oh yeah, that was from the other night. Yeah.
Well,
So yeah, I mean, how many people's up in this daggum live chat right now?
I
Yeah.
see 37. I
About
don't see any likes though.
37.
25
And nobody,
25
and nobody
thumbs
has called
25.
in. Nobody called in.
No, we just
Just you, the
started. You're the
first
first
one.
one.
Okay, first
You were
one.
trying to be the first one.
Breaking the ice. Listen up, everybody. Everybody out there in Yurt Nation, wherever you're at, let me tell you something. Tom and Rhonda, put the phone number up there, buddy. Y'all call in. Step out of your comfort zone and call in. Let's get it. Let's go.
Show them some love,
Show 'em
guys.
some love. That's right.
Show them love.
We love Tom and Rhonda, and you know
Love
what?
you
We love
too.
everybody.
Mhm.
And you all
Love
have
you
an
too.
awesome rest of the night. And you know what? We love everybody. Have a great Valentine's coming up. And guess what? We're going to get on out of here so everybody else can call in.
Well, they
So,
might not. You might as well stay.
Thank you, Corey.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will go ahead and add the Yurt forecast.
Okay.
Baby Talon.
Here we go. 37 degrees here at Yurt Camp, and wind blowing out of the north, which is a little cool. So that is your over the night Yurt forecast for the Yurt Nation. Yeah.
You have a great weather voice.
You got a damn good show.
Yeah, I'm his assistant. Remember, I'm his assistant.
You are.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
hi, Lila.
I just wanna say, y'all, never, never, ever, 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 never, never, please don't ever give up. You're special. You're worth. You have a purpose. And love you guys.
We love you too, Corey. Thank you very much.
God, y'all have a great night. We love this calling show. Y'all call in to Tom and Rhonda.
Yeah.
Make sure you go out by singing now, Cynthia.
405-388-2889.
Cynthia. Oh, we got another caller already.
Melinda says she loves your voice. I know, Melinda. He's got a nice voice. He's got a nice voice. Karen Herkey, hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Karen.
Heather Hopper.
And Lila Newton's in here.
Lila's in now. Awesome. Did we get a call? I thought we got. Did we listen?
They hung up.
Oh, y'all come back. Sorry.
Yeah, call back.
In the South, you take a long time to say goodbye.
That's right. In Texas, you do. You say, I've got to be going. It's good to see y'all while you're in the house.
All right.
And then you walk out on the porch and you stand out there for
hug
about,
each other.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
This is Florida. Hello, Florida. Who's on here? I think you've got some feedback. I can't really hear you.
Hi, Tom and Rhonda.
Hello.
Linda?
Marianne.
You sound like Linda.
Hello, Marianne. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Marianne.
We're great. We're having fun.
I love you guys. I love your shows. I love your YouTube channel. I've been watching you guys for a long time.
Well, thank you.
I met you through Jared and Jason. You guys are wonderful people.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you so much.
I just wanted you to know that. And I love the show you had a couple of days ago. That was really cool.
The Newlywed Game?
Yes, fun. I love the movie. Yes, I love
that was with her
really
dad.
Cool.
That was
we were
Randy
guests.
and Julie's creation. We were guests. Randy wrote all the questions, and then we talked about them. And he came up with that commercial idea where all the sponsors were alcohol, and he drank all the sponsorship. That was hilarious.
Yes, and I also I forget what I was going to say. The strawberry shortcake. You guys had the strawberry shortcake that night. That was cool. I was like, oh, I wish I could have some.
That's awesome. I wish you could have too. Cool.
Tom and I had eaten most of the shortcake before we got there until he goes, "Well,"
I know.
But we had enough. We had at least one.
When's your next show?
The Newlywed Game, or
the Newlywed Game?
I think Heard That is trying to do it Friday. Yeah,
they'll come up with something. Watch Heard That exclamation point for that game night. They came up with that idea, and they really did a good job.
Heard That's on, so
and they're in here.
Yeah.
So remember, everyone, trying to get Heard That Outdoors to 100 subscribers too. That's right, Randy.
Wow, good. I'll do that. And also, my birthday is on February 22nd.
Congratulations!
Happy birthday!
Yes, Thank
we'll be the first one to tell you happy birthday.
That's right.
Yes. Well, I'm going to continue following you guys. You're wonderful people. I love you guys.
Thank you. I noticed your comments when you make them. Thank you so much.
Yes. I'll see you again.
Okay, Marianne. Thanks for calling in. That was awesome.
Yes. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tea with Tina's in on Tuesdays.
Hello, Tea with Tina on Tuesday.
Critter Creek. Hello. I had to watch 3 full link ads just to see your life.
Treasure Hunter's in here. Hello, Treasure Hunter. Mark and Debbie, Lila Newton. Heard that, and Oklahoma's on the phone. Hello, Oklahoma.
Heard that, and Oklahoma's on the phone. Hello.
You might have to turn your phone down a little bit, or whatever you're listening to us on.
Are you there?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Mick from Critter Creek.
Oh,
Mick.
Hi.
Hey, Mick, how's it going? I'm glad you called in.
Hey,
yeah.
I paused my video watching you guys live so I can send you an invite.
All right.
We want to know from the whole, YouTube world, are you guys coming to that meetup?
Yes, we got our reservations the very first day they announced it.
And I did confirm I was off that weekend.
Yes, good. So we'll be there. We've already got
Heard That's coming, and Heard That Outdoors is going.
Yes.
Yeah, Heard That is.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to actually, Heard That is going to be one of our live announcers at that ugly fish tournament.
Well, I tell you what, I was going to take a fish and then stick a picture of me and Randy on the head and try to win that ugly fish contest.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to think outside the box.
That's right.
See, it is the fans, the subscribers are going to be the ones voting.
Yes.
And so you just got to get the right picture. They don't know who the fish belongs to.
That's right.
You just got to get creative and get the right picture, because the fans are going to be looking at it, at the subscribers in the live feed.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just it'll
be a blast.
A little bit. It's like that old story Grandpa used to say. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig, right?
That's right.
It's not gonna
but
be
I'm
pretty.
thinking if you put a fishing hat on an ugly fish, it becomes uglier.
It might. It depends on the hat.
Well, I know, but creative minds think alike.
Amen.
Right?
That's
if
right.
I put that bass fishing guy Matty,
yeah,
if I put his face on a fish, I'm gonna lose because he's handsome.
How much
but
did he
if
pay
I
you
put
for
the
that?
right face on that fish, I'm gonna win.
That's right. That's right.
Hey guys, I just wanted to call in and say I love you guys, and I'm hoping you're gonna be there.
We will.
Look forward to meeting you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Same here.
Yeah, man. We love you guys. We love your channel. We're shouting out to everybody that's listening in tonight.
All right.
Come to that ugly fish tournament.
Yeah, that's going to be at 10 Killer Lodge. If you want to know, guys, what this is about that we're talking about,
Thank
you
you,
don't
guys.
know. Thank
Signing
you.
off.
All right, brother. You take care.
Bye.
If you want to know, go over to MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. They won the Newlywed Game contest, but Mike and Terry, MT Homestead, is where they're hosting the 10 Killer Mid-America meetup. And we're staying at the 10 Killer Lodge there. It'll be a blast. Mike and Terry know how to put on a gig. They came to our Pinecone Fest and they were big supporters of us.
That was a lot of fun.
That was.
Yeah, gotta do that again. Velvet Reynolds, hello, hello, hello.
And let's see. Heather
Hey,
Langstrom.
Beth.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
Treasure Hunter.
Treasure Hunter. All right. We've got lots of people in here now. That's great. Up to 47 after the Super Bowl. Peaceful Dez. How's it going, Dez?
Hey, we watched you today.
That's right. We came
live.
into a couple of lives today. And I sure am glad that you put pictures with that intro. That looks really good.
David and Tamara are ready for the next Friday night game night.
Now, see, Randy and Julie had a great idea there. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if I think we ought to do the modern day Bob Eubanks instead of the 60s
color will your hair
Bob.
Be?
Well, it'll be great because modern day Bob Eubanks is getting old. That purple came out pretty good. So I was worried about it.
Hey, K62. Hey, Pure Okie.
It's good to see you guys in here tonight. Hire Tom to do your intro. Heard that. Yeah. If anybody needs an intro for their YouTube channel, the first 50 that I get is only $50 to do 2 of them, 2 different ones, a short one and a long one. And you can go to other voiceover artists online and you can see that that's a very competitive, if not cheap price, consisting of music and any copy you want in it, or I can write everything for you and produce it. It's up to you. It's a business I've started. I've got a YouTube page I'm working on right now. I'm going by Tommy Topper Voiceover or Tommy Topper VO at gmail.com. And I tried to go into GoDaddy and do it, but they wanted like $1,800 to build a website. And I was like, they knocked the price down a little bit, but still, that's a lot of money for a short, fat white guy. So I just got in there and I'll probably do a video on it later, but I did I got my own name domain, and then I got a host site, and I'm going to build my own. And when I get through and get all the kinks worked out, I'll probably do a video on it.
YouTube's so great about having videos. I mean, just whatever you want to do, just go to YouTube and they'll teach you how to do it.
That is right. YouTube is a little bit of everything.
Just everybody. Hey, Linda Peterson. Yes, Linda, this is a picture from my yard. I wish. This is my dream that my yard will look one day. Heather Langstrom. Hello, hello.
Hi, Heather.
Hello, hello.
We've had so much cold weather, rain, and nasty weather. We wanted something bright and cheery behind us.
Yes, yes. Boy, the comments been coming in.
Thank you, David and Tamara. Appreciate that. Yeah, Jason and Danielle were very complimentary of their intro. I was very honored that they liked it so much.
Yeah, you guys need to just, if nothing else, just go and listen to the intro.
Yeah, it was on yesterday.
But if you're watching
morning.
Jason, you're going to watch more than that.
It was on yesterday morning's Coffee with the Crockers, if you want to hear it. It was a lot of fun to do too, because we can do rock, we can do country, anything at all you want to do, we can do it. Just tell me what you want. Terry Lapine, hi, how's it going? Teresa Shanda, thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you liked it. It's Shands, SHANDS.
Yeah, Heather, we were late coming because of the Super Bowl too. I thought we were going to go into sudden death.
Melinda liked my hair purple in Randy's.
That was so funny. He went and at the last minute was getting all the hair coloring, and then he got some coloring remover. And then that Julie and Randy's were mixing it all together and putting it on, and he was in there trying to blow dry it so it wouldn't get on his white jacket.
Granny Cuck Looney, thank you very much. K62, hi K62. Yeah, what you guys know, if you're watching the channels, just know that the creators, whether it's us or Julie and Randy or whoever's creating, it's a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort to try to make it fun for everybody. So when you guys appreciate it with your comments and you hit like and you comment nice things, it goes a long way to help us build up our self-esteem, believe it or not, and really look forward to doing the next one. So you guys are the reason we keep doing it.
Just like play it several times just to make you feel better.
That's right. Sometimes we'll go back and read the comments. I might hit like on something 4 times and go, oh, I think I've already liked that. Yeah. But I still like it.
Granny, it's Granny Nut Looney. That was a great intro you did for them.
That's what she said. Thank you.
Is she the one that had a cough and
I don't remember.
Was laughing so much?
There was a granny something. I'm not sure if it was this granny.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of channels that are, or names on here that have Granny in the front.
Well, they wants to know who won. Who won the Kansas City or who won the Newlywed Game? You know who won the Newlywed Game.
The Newlywed Game was Mike and Terry. They did an excellent job. And I tell you what, it was funny to listen to all 3 couples. It was just the right blend. Mm-hmm. I would like to get Jason and Danielle, Corey and Cynthia Davis, and another couple and get another game together with those guys. I think that would be hilarious. Your nation.
I think we missed a comment. We're sorry. I hate missing comments. So
hi, Linda Peterson. Didn't see Tom's hair go to her. Yeah, I had purple hair in that video.
He was going to do it brown, but you couldn't find any brown temporary.
I guess the kids don't want brown temporary hair. They want purple or yellow,
pink temporary. But he was scared about that. He didn't want to go to work with brown hair.
No, and people would go, "What are you doing, Tom?"
He used to have brown hair when I met him.
My dad did that years ago. He came home, and he's whiter haired than me at the time. Mm-hmm. And he came home all of a sudden one day. He had jet black hair, jet black. And Mom looked at him, and she went, and then she looked at me, and we started to laugh, and then we didn't because we didn't want to hurt his feelings. So I walked off and went in the other room, and then she couldn't hold it in. She said, "Tom, what happened to your hair?" And I came in the room and did my Elvis impersonation. "You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time." And then Mom laughed. I mean, she was rolling in the floor laughing. And he said, "To hell with y'all." And he walked in the other room, stormed out mad. And then when he got down to the end of the hall, I thought he was mad, and I heard him chuckle. But he did. I mean, it was so jet black, it was scary. He looked like Elvira on those old movies.
I was so scared. I don't know if you guys watch Frasier or not, but Frasier's dad he did his hair all dark like that.
Yes.
And then was sitting in Daphne and Niall's living room, and the fireplace was on, and he was back in the couch, and the dye started leaking down his face and everything. And I was so scared because Tom was on Julie's couch, and I was so scared he was going to start melting all this purple.
I looked over and saw her face, and I said, "I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Fraser Crane's dad, aren't you? Marty Crane."
Hey,
said, "Yes,
Mike and Terry's in the house.
Hi, Mike and Terry.
Homestead. We were just talking about you guys.
Treasure Hunter met Elvira in person.
Oh.
How about that? You know, she was a blonde, I think, in real life. When she took off that black wig, she was a blonde.
Oh, yeah. That's different.
Uh-huh. She wore it to give that scary Halloween look, I think. Mike, you and Terry did awesome on the Newlywed Game. We loved having y'all on there. Those Kansas City Chiefs really shocked me tonight. The way they played, I could not believe how good they did. I was proud of them. Because every betting arena, all online and on TV, were saying that it would be anywhere from 3 to 14 points that the Eagles would win.
And I tell you what, it was the best anthem that I'd seen. Chris Stapleton singing it. He did awesome. And then Travis Kelce, tears running down his face. And even his brother on the Philadelphia, that's what, Jason Kelce? I think he even had tears, but I think it's Jason Kelce.
Okay.
But Travis Kelce, he had tears streaming down his face. And then the women pilots, the aviators flying by, that was nice. Felt good in your heart.
Yeah. Des said on her live today that she was rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I thought, after she said that, I thought, well, I'm going to just root for the Kansas City Chiefs then, just to be different. No, I'm kidding, Des. I didn't say that. I voted for them because they were the underdogs. Everyone was voting against them. I'm kind of one of those guys that roots for the underdog, somebody that's not doing real well and you need them to do better. But Kansas City did well all year. So that's why they were in the Super Bowl.
They stood their ground and they beat them.
That's right.
Oh, man.
I was going for the Eagles also. Linda Peterson was. How about that? But why the booing? You know, Lila, that is absolutely right. When Dax won the trophy and they booed him in the Arizona Stadium, that shows no class. People in general, and I hate to say this, but people in general have gotten worse and worse over the years when it comes to being courteous and tolerant and kind to each other. And that's one of the reasons I like our group. We demand it, or our little wrench people just knock you out. You're gone. You've got to be kind to each other, or we don't want to be associated with you. If you can't be kind, I'm not saying you always have to go, oh, yes, I agree with everything you say.
Yeah,
you are great. You are good.
Just don't mean
don't be rude about it. You can disagree with kindness. And the same thing, I feel the same way about race. Races ought to be able to get along. It doesn't matter what color you are. What matters is how you treat me, how you talk to me, and how I'm going to talk to you is in large part, I'm going to start off talking to you like I expect you to talk to me and like I expect you to treat me. And then when I find out different, then I will just walk away. But I'm not going to sit there and argue with somebody over something that doesn't matter. To me, color doesn't matter. It's how you treat people and your character. That's all that matters.
That was really a surprise, because somebody in our comments is something that we didn't comment on their comment, and I guess they were the wrong color. It's like,
maybe they
we
were
don't
talking
even know
about
what color you are.
Maybe they were talking about hair color. They didn't have purple hair. Maybe that was it.
Oh, but we try to answer comments. But I tell you what, I mean, I can especially see. I mean, we don't even have that many in, but they can go fast, and if you don't have somebody else looking, it's so easy to miss comments and highs, and it's like, oh, so-and-so, when you go back and read them, oh, so-and-so was in the house and we didn't say hi.
Well, saying that, I want everybody to know that if you ever hear a comment from us or see a comment from us that is in typing, please don't assume the worst of the comment, because texting can be very easily misunderstood because you can't explain it. You don't have any emotions or expressions with it. So it can be easily misinterpreted. So I would just challenge you to always take the high road when you see a comment. And if the first thing that pops into your mind is negative, put that negative thought out. Because when it comes to Rhonda and I, we don't comment hateful. We don't say negative things to people, because that leads to nothing but hurt feelings and a loss of friends. We don't have to agree with everything you say, but we will not attack that. If we don't like something in your video, we will not attack it. We just won't watch that section of it. That's just life. It's tolerance. And I think we need to practice that more with each other.
Hey, Donna DB.
I don't mean to get on a soapbox. It's just, I've seen so much hatefulness lately. I just want us to try to be sweeter to each other and be more kind.
Julian heard that. She goes, not to change the subject, but has anyone heard about what those balloons were yet?
Yes, those balloons were Trump. It was a big Trump balloon floating over the sky in China. If you looked If you looked at my Facebook page, you'll see that.
That's what she's talking about.
I know that. They're doing a lot of research on those balloons, and we're going to hear a whole lot more about it. I wait until the dust settles before I make a judgment on those. But we shouldn't have Chinese balloons flying over our country.
No, that Trump one was funny though. Irene said, "LOL."
Heard that is what they are. Heard that said popped is what they are. That's what they are. They're popped.
Heard that Outdoors said that. Yeah. I sort of said they didn't sound like Julie. That sounds more like Randy.
We're up to 3 being shot down. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it? And they're large. They're large balloons. Oh well.
I want to hear Chris Stapleton singing the anthem again. He was really good.
Chris, if you haven't heard Chris Stapleton sing, you need to go listen to the song that I really like him do, and that is, do you remember?
The whiskey.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Yeah,
he does a great job with that.
Yeah. He's got a lot of good songs though.
He does.
Yeah. What was that one where
he looks a lot like? You're not gonna believe what I think he looks like to me.
Who?
Backwoods. He looks like Maddie to me. You put a cowboy hat on Maddie, you got Chris Stapleton. It's crazy.
I haven't heard Maddie sing.
Well, what he ought to do is lip sync. Put a cowboy hat on and lip sync.
I like him. Yeah, he's got a great unusual voice.
He does. And I'm surprised we haven't heard more from him sooner than we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really wishing we would get back to some country music. I like country music, but all of it sounds more like pop for the most part now. I'd like some country.
I like a lot of the stuff. They've got some blended that, was it Keena Brown? I like him a lot. He kind of does, I think he's the one that does some of the rap, but then he goes back into the country. But he's got some nice songs. I like that.
Yeah. Oak's in here. Hey, Oak, how's it going? I like your fishing shows. You had the best fishing day ever. It was the last one I saw.
Evelyn Newman.
If anybody wants to call in, it's 469-505-9550 and give us a shout. I like country, bluegrass, and easy to listen to music. Yeah, Heather, I do too. I like all those.
Yeah.
I was a DJ, so I got used to listening to all different kinds of music, not just one.
Tammy, she likes the old country.
We're doing great, Oak.
Yeah. Johnny Cash.
Neil. Man, we've got a good crowd of people in here tonight after the Super Bowl late on a Sunday evening. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, with people going up.
We're going to be adding on to our home. We've already started the process, and we are doing videos on that. So, hello?
I think Heard That Outdoors just calling.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Hey, Heard That Outdoors.
Do you have your?
How are y'all?
We're great. Do you have your vodka with you?
I know how y'all are. I'm sitting here watching you.
Do you have your vodka with you?
No, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. The headache's over.
It was so weird. I walked into y'all's house and all these liquor bottles are everywhere. I said, "That's not them."
We were like, "What are they doing?"
You know, we don't think I'm an alcoholic.
Well, we were wondering. We were thinking, "Oh, poor Randy."
And then he pours it all down the sink and puts water in it.
Yeah, and I'm over there unscrewing the pipes, sitting under the pipes, going like this. Wait a minute! Don't waste. That was
well, if you'll notice on the video.
Hello.
If you'll notice on the video, there's one point where I pour a glass of that vodka. It was actually water, and drank it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it wasn't water. I smelt it.
No.
if you would have drank that much alcohol, we wouldn't have been doing that live.
No.
No, I couldn't have stood up.
I
could not have. I couldn't have sat in that chair. I would have just slid right out.
That's right.
We walked in there.
He drank it all. Dadgummit.
Walked in there, and I thought we were at some New Year's Eve bash or something with all that liquor everywhere. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm up to this tonight.
That's the whole thing.
You're gonna give me a bad rep, Rhonda.
No, he was just doing it for the stunt for the commercial because he played like every time he left the room, he was drinking, and then it was water that he was really drinking.
Yeah, it was funny. That was probably the best commercial I've ever seen when it comes to a sponsored commercial. It was hilarious. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, please go to Heard That exclamation point and watch that.
Yes,
it was hilarious. It really was.
Well, hey, I hear somebody else trying to call in real quick. I really just wanted to know, are you going to be off this Friday?
Yes, I am.
There you go. We didn't know until you went Monday for your schedule. On the
I
schedule,
thought you
you're
said
off.
I was off.
On this schedule, you are, but
well,
you said
it only goes until the 18th.
Then you're off.
Okay. Then I'm off. Okay. It's hanging up on the refrigerator until the 18th. And when I go back tomorrow.
So you're doing the newlywed game.
Yeah, so we got to do another newlywed game this time.
But on y'all's channel.
Well, I don't know if Corey and Cynthia are on here, but if they are.
So you were going to do Corey and Cynthia, Jason and Danielle.
Jason and Danielle aren't newlyweds.
If anybody out there wants to be on the newlywed game, just give us a text on here or text us on our messenger or write a note in here saying you want to be a couple on the newlywed game. We'll hook you up.
Well, you got Tina, Mark and Debbie.
Okay, so here's what I think we should do. Let's do another newlywed game with married couples, just like we did this last week.
All right.
And then the next one after that, we will do like engaged couples.
Soon to be wed?
Yes, soon to be wed couples.
Okay.
If we can find enough.
Well, Jason and Danielle would be one. Unless we wait until May.
I thought it would be cool to do like Jason and Danielle, like before they get married, and then do one that's been married for like 20 years, and then do an older couple that's really been married. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay.
That would be cool.
What do y'all think? You're watching out there. What do you want to see? Tell us in the comments what you want to see. Or call in to the phone number you see and tell us. That's a good idea.
Well, I'll hang up and we'll listen for responses. So
well, good.
Love you guys.
Love
Bye-bye.
you too.
Love you.
Thanks, Randy. Bye, Julie.
And whoever was calling, call back.
I think it was Tallahassee, Florida. It looked like.
Oh, okay.
Best wishes from Australia too. Peter Dell, welcome.
Oh,
Peter.
wow.
Tallahassee,
How is
Florida.
it down under?
Hello.
Hi.
Who is this?
I don't know. You seem to have done some kind of a intro for.
If you talk for a little bit, I know who you are. Peaceful Des. Well, I'm glad you called in, Des. How are you?
I had a call. I'm doing good. I had a call and say thank you. And I was about to head to bed, but I didn't want to leave without, talking to you guys first.
Well, thank you so much for calling. Good. And I watched both your lives today for quite a bit of it. Not all of it, but quite a bit on both of them. And thank you for playing the intro for me. That was nice. You've got a lot of good pictures up there.
I appreciate it. You're welcome. Yeah, it was fun trying to pick, but it was kind of hard at the same time because out of 240 people, who do you put for pictures?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to keep changing them out?
No, I don't. I had a friend.
He
helped manage my channel. Yeah. And so I thought maybe I can get it in and out, but it didn't work out that way.
That's understandable.
So, but I'm just happy I was able to fit, I think like 26 people on the screen. So I had you and you two up there.
I saw that. We were right in the middle on top.
Yeah. and Jason and Danielle on top too, because they're the ones that got me hooked into YouTube, and then gave me my nickname.
Yes.
And then you guys love me. Still keep my nickname.
That's right. Des is our favorite snowflake.
Yep. And then I had the people that all helped me, but I also have everybody attached, like on each side of me, somebody's touching me, and then everybody's off of them, touching off of them, so we're all joined together.
Yes, that's awesome.
Right.
And I saw Brenda Baker on there today. I love her, Redbird Farm. She had Freedom Redbird today on her title.
That's her new name now.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, it was DJ and I helped with her logo, and also I think Devil Dog also helped with the logo or the banner, but we gave her the Freedom Redbird as her new because she wanted to drop the rest of it.
Okay. Well, she's a sweetheart. I'm glad that you're helping.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But anyway, I want to let you two go because I see chat is going like crazy. And I don't want you to miss out on saying hi to everybody.
Well,
but to you all and to everybody,
so glad
much
you
peace and thank you.
Much peace. Y'all check out Peaceful Des. She's
Des.
got a channel where she'll put you in on StreamYard if you want, or you can just watch along with her. And it's really a nice way to spend an afternoon when she goes on. It's real nice and peaceful. Thanks, Des.
Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Night, you too.
Night. Peaceful Des.
John Wick said, you want to have a live chat that will blow up? Do a divorce couple game.
Oh, literally blow up. That's dangerous. We'll have the first YouTube game show where there's actually red and it won't be in your hair.
Hey, Tammy Merrick. Yeah, she does have a good idea. Julie always has good ideas.
John Wiggs.
What time do you have over here in Melbourne, Australia?
John, you're so funny.
It is. What's the time here? Because it's 3:10 p.m. In Melbourne, Australia.
It's 10:13 p.m. here.
Sunday.
On a Sunday. Sunday.
How can you be these in Monday? Wow. That's so weird that it's like that.
It's hard enough for me here to get used to spring forward and fall back, much less time zone changes. That's mountain time, Eastern time. All I know is sleep time, eat time, poop time. That's my 3 times right there.
We do have quite a few little Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. And Peter Dell. He's on.
Yes.
Oh, that's from Melbourne, Australia. Okay. Right. Got it. Okay.
And I watch a channel.
Evan's Family Adventures. Hi, y'all.
Hello, Evan's Family Adventures.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
I watch a couple of Australia channels. The Hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And another couple that's real sweet, and I just went blank on their name, but I watch them a lot too. They were showing videos a while back, it's been several months ago, about the rat problem down under. And they actually showed nighttime footage, and the ground seemed to move. There was so many rats.
Oh.
It was scary. I mean, really, that would be unnervingly scary.
Why are so many rats? Rain or what?
Rain was one of the big reasons, but they talked about what was causing it and what they were doing to get rid of it, but it was a nightmare for them.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Chatting with you.
Timmy North, 1114, North Carolina.
Rad Melvin said it was the first game of the season for us. The Super Bowl was. Vance and Evan's Family Adventures.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
I'm trying to catch everybody's comments. Yeah, Peter, that's right. Here in Australia, they have the 10 most deadliest snakes in the world. Ugh.
What are the 10 most deadly snakes?
They're politicians, probably. Oh. No, I'm kidding. They're talking about.
Oh, it's a joke.
No, his wasn't. Mine was. They really do have some deadly snakes in Australia. The the Crikey guy that got killed by the stingray that we loved watching. He used to talk about those on his website, on his channel.
We lived in Alaska quite a while, 5 years.
Where was that question?
Was it Rad or Rod?
Malvin?
Yeah.
Where in Alaska? It was, or does it say we are from Alaska?
He says, we're from Alaska.
What town in Alaska or what village?
Yeah, village. Unless it's
around Anchorage, Soldotna, or Kodiak Island. We were up in the Arctic.
Even Juneau was a village, weren't they?
They had, Juneau is the only state in the Union that you can't get to the capital by a car. You can't drive over to it.
Juneau was pretty, though.
It was beautiful.
Some good memories in Juneau.
Palmer, he said. Okay. Palmer, Alaska. Awesome. We were in Juneau. We were in Nome, Alaska. We were in Kotzebue up in the Arctic. We worked all over that place.
Went out on the ocean in the snowmobiles, and it was -30. And I had a friend that was on the back of my snowmobile, and her eyelashes were frozen.
Yeah.
And Tom's nose hairs would always get frozen, and he'd rub his nose, and then he'd have all these nosebleeds.
I thought my blood pressure was too high or something. I said, something's wrong with my nose. It's bleeding all the time since we've been up here. I went to the doctor, and in the ER, the doctor that I worked with said, he started laughing, and he said, you don't wear baklava, do you? And I said, what's that? He said, that mask that covers your nose. And I said, no, do I need one? He said, yes, you do, because every time you breathe in, your nose hairs freeze. And then when you rub your nose, it's like little needles cutting the inside of your membrane up. And that's what's causing your nose to bleed. That'll be $500.
For a nosebleed.
For a nosebleed. We had a good laugh about that.
I rode a 4-wheeler and a snowmobile to work.
And we plugged them in outside. That was cool. I'd never done that before.
And you think you could get from your work to your apartment if you could see your apartment.
Whoops.
And I could see my apartment, and I didn't have all my stuff. It was like I'd just gotten there, so I really didn't know how cold it could really be. And I didn't wear my gloves, which was a really bad mistake. My hands and I could really see my apartment. And I got there, and I was putting them over the gas stove, and my hands were they were hurting so bad. They got so cold.
You've got to really plan. You can't just go somewhere when you live in the Arctic. You've got to plan everything. Layer your clothing. Because there have been people up there who are not used to being there that go outside to take their trash out, can't get back inside their house where it's warm when they come back because the door locked behind them, and they've had frostbite, and they've even had deaths that way. So they've got to plan. You've got to plan and think about everything. And
you can't make snow ice cream, and you can't make snowmen because the snow is too hard. It doesn't. Yeah.
And then where it is soft, it's powder. It's like baby powder. It feels just like baby powder.
Yeah.
No water in it.
And then we lived in an apartment where there were bear tracks on our stairs. I had bad dreams about that bear. Oh, bear. I had a bad dream that bear came in looking for his little cub one night in our apartment.
Peter said he's amazed at how our football players are stacked up with pads and helmet. Yet here our football Aussie rules, they go hard, yet no protection. Well, here we don't use protection for other things. I guess that's why we're always in trouble in America. They are. The Chiefs are a great team this year. We're going to see Patrick Mahomes a lot more. I think he's going to be in a lot more Super Bowls. No, I didn't hear about the train derailment in Ohio. It was chemical. Everyone in a mile radius was evacuated. Liquid that makes PVC pipes. Seen it on Twitter this morning. I didn't see that.
No, I haven't seen it.
Wow.
Well, we turned off the news today because they were just talking about the football. So
football and balloons.
Yeah, we were watching The Chosen. We're finally got almost caught up from season 6, not season 6, season 3, episode 6. That is such a good show, you guys.
David and Tamara, it's going to be 65 where they are tomorrow. Wow.
Heard that. Says, he's a Texas boy, Tom.
Okay, John Wiggs said, that's why there's so much drain bramage in Australia, and laughed. He has some friends. Heather has friends that were cheering for the Chiefs. Rad, we'd love to meet you too.
Yes. Alaska.
We loved it. I taught the Fairbanks paramedic refresher while I was there for the firemen. And Rhonda and I worked on the plane together and flew all over the Arctic taking care of patients, about 15 villages in the Northwest Arctic.
Yeah.
We'd fly them, go into the village, and then like Buckland, we would fly into Buckland and then pick up a patient, for example, and then fly over the mountain range to Alaska Native Medical Center. We did that a lot. East Palestine, Ohio is where the derailment was. A lot of chemicals got into the air and water. Wow. Well, we'll pray for those guys because that's going to be hard recovery.
I always worry about Brandy. She lives in Chicago and she has to take the train, and I've had some pretty close calls with her trains also.
Yeah, and there's a lot of violence there too. I know that she hasn't told us about it, but we watch the news. We see a lot of that.
We were in Kotzebue. We were in Nome. We were in Juneau. Where else were we?
We went all over Alaska. I worked, taught the refresher at Fairbanks. If you ever get to go to Alaska with a cruise, you'll probably go to Juneau. Go to the Red Dog Saloon and get a hat. That's a landmark, the Red Dog Saloon, and go by the hatchery. We used to live right next door to the hatchery, right above. We had a garage apartment right above a plumbing shop. And you would think, well, that doesn't sound very nice. I'm telling you, we had a multi-million-dollar view out of the big picture window of Twin Lake Park, where the giant eagles would just fly down, pick up fish, and fly off with them right in front of us, that we got to see every day. I mean, it was beautiful out there. Beautiful.
It really was.
And if you go up to Bellingham, Washington, and by car, you can get on a ferry that looks just like a cruise ship in the United States. I mean,
which we did.
Yeah. You pull up on it and you just ride the ferry. They have rooms with restrooms where you can shower and have your own little suite.
And what was your most favorite movie to watch? You watched it every day.
I said, here we are on a boat talking about ship sinking. But you would go up the inside passage of Canada up toward Anchorage, and it was beautiful. I mean, we've got screensaver photographs from that ferry trip. Everything there is beautiful.
Big snow that you can see the outline of the snowflakes in July. July 4th. I'll never forget that. July 4th. Big, huge snowflakes. That was in Nome.
Peter, I think it is, and I can't say too much because they demonetize us here if we talk about it. But yes, I agree with you, and I think it is. But that's all up to us.
In person.
we've got to vote if we want things to change. People can't just say, "Oh, they're going to win anyway." You got to get out and vote. It's up to the Americans that vote to make changes. So if you don't like it, change it. Vote. Very frustrating.
Carol Langsford. Yes, hi.
You're right, Karen.
Yes, and Karen, The Chosen is good. She was saying her kids like The Chosen.
We love The Chosen. And you've got to really get the handkerchief out and be ready to have really good happiness and
Tom
really
and I are going.
Yeah. I better get some allergy medicine.
Yeah. Good night, Alice.
Good night,
Thank
Alice.
You for
Thanks
joining.
for coming in. It's been an hour, and I told Rhonda we would not go past an hour tonight because she's got to go to work at 5:30 in the morning. That's awfully early. I go to work tomorrow night. So, yeah. But gosh, we love being with you guys and talking to you and having you call in and visit with us. And be watching for our videos. We've got more videos coming out. We're working on them. We just want to make sure that we
got one we'd love to get out. I would love to get it out because when we get it out, I'll know it's where it's supposed to be.
Yes, we are doubling the size of our house.
Yes.
And we are going to take you along for that journey as we do it because it's quite a ride. Trust me.
Somebody knows it too. Who is it that already knows it?
Shannon?
No, not Shannon. Shannon with Jaws? No, not Shannon. Somebody else knows. You told her the other day because she was asking about it. And you told her, you said, but don't tell anybody.
Until we get the video out.
Yeah.
I remember saying that, but I have a brain fart and it's very gaseous.
Well, we tried to shout you out, but
it's right here on the front of my mind.
Whoever said that, don't say anything. We're shouting you out.
That's right. When I say don't mention that, it's because I'll forget who you are. That's what the reason is. Yeah. But heard that said me.
No, it you.
You know everything about us, Julie and Randy. You can't help it. Family knows. Love you guys. Take care, Randy and Julie. I'll see you later.
Night.
We're gonna get out of here too. Because it's been one fun time. Thank you guys. We love you. And we will be back. Right, Rhonda?
Yes, we will be back.
That's right. But for now, Australia, sleep tight. Texas, Florida, and all the states that are out there. North Carolina. We love you guys. Thanks for joining.
Was it New York? Well, it's in New York.
And go Chiefs. Have a good night, folks. We love you.
Night. I look this way. I look that way.